Hello and welcome to the Canvas Report. I am Shannon and I will be filling you in on some important information regarding Canvas. Now, bear with me, the two things that I'm going to cover might seem totally unrelated to begin with, but I have an important connection that I will get to pretty quickly. The first thing I want to remind you of is the mobile app design checklist that Canvas created. This is such a helpful list to walk through and make sure that your Canvas course that you have created, probably on your desktop, works well for students using Canvas on their mobile devices, which especially for our secondary students, there is a real good chance that's what they're using. It's also really helpful for you as their instructor to understand what experience your students will be having when they're doing those assignments on their mobile device, and make sure that your directions match up with what your students will be seeing. It won't take you long to review your course, and there will be huge benefits to making just a few adjustments. Second, I want to remind you that this past spring, Canvas released a new type of submission for assignments, Student Annotations. So this is an awesome feature for those times that you'd like your students to mark up and annotate a PDF. This could be used for students marking up a map, a life cycle graphic, even giving them a short text that you'd like your students to highlight important ideas or certain words. It really does open up the type of work your students can turn in, so don't miss at least exploring, if not using, this fairly new feature that Canvas has for us. Okay, so finally, how do those two connect? Well, if your students are doing a student annotation submission on a mobile device, you as a teacher are going to need to set it up a little differently, and students will complete it a little differently. Canvas has created a guide and a video that will walk you through what to do to build the assignment and then what your students on a mobile device will see in completing the assignment. Definitely my favorite part is the guide. The guide has directions that you can copy and paste into your own assignment that not only gives you two sets of instructions for mobile and desktop, but it also includes support links for your students using Android and iOS devices. So if you have students doing work on a mobile device at night doing homework and they don't have access to you, they have some additional support built into the assignment. Now, below, there are links to the mobile design checklist, a guide for using the student annotation submission in assignments, and then that video and guide that will teach you how to make your student annotation assignments mobile device ready. Hopefully those resources can help things to run a little more smoothly as you use student annotation submissions in your assignments. We will keep sharing tips and tricks with you and sometimes brand new features that come out throughout the school year, so make sure to check back monthly. We're so glad you're here today. Thanks for watching, and we will see you soon.